Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Razovy, and today we're going to talk about Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, or in English, Your Lie in April. Now, this anime is truly this is one of the most popular anime of all time. So if you haven't watched it yet, watch this video, and after that, I'm almost certain that you will be inspired to watch it. So make sure to watch it after this video. I'm like almost 100% sure, like 99% sure that you're going to be interested in this anime. Now, like I said, my name is Razovy. You're watching the Razovy Revived channel. The visuals on the screen, they don't really matter all that much because this is a podcast video. So the visual, feel free to watch them, but to be honest, they don't really matter all that much. What I'm saying is way more important than what you're seeing. So, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, Your Lie in April. What is it about? Should you watch it? Spoiler, yes, you should. You should definitely. Will it be for you? Let's get started. So we start out the story with this guy, actually a high schooler, and he's called Arima Kose. And this guy, he is amazing at the piano. Like he's a prodigy. He has been practicing his whole life. He is crazy good. He wins basically every competition that he goes through with the piano. But there's one problem. He hates the piano. He utterly, truly hates playing the piano. He does do it, but that's because he has to. His mother always forced him to play the piano. Now, eventually, his mother kind of how should I put it? Like she's out of the picture, but he still plays the piano. But that's also because that's all he knows. People expect him to do so. He also makes money from it. So, but he truly hates playing the piano, and actually, people around him, like his friends, for example, Tsubaki and Yota, they know that he hates the piano, but they also know that he continues playing because that's what people expect of him. And they try again and again to, get him to enjoy playing the piano again because, that's he's so good at it. He's crazy good at it. So they want to try and help him out and spark that joy for playing the piano again like he used to. But he can't seem to find that joy anymore, which is of course a big shame because if you're really good at something, it's a shame if you don't enjoy doing it. We see this happening more often with people who are into sports or play a musical instrument. So it's not that weird, but it is interesting to watch in that sense. Now, besides Kose, we have Tsubaki. Like I said, she at first she seems kind of like the main love interest. Like, I won't spoil anything. I won't say what's going to happen, but Tsubaki is definitely the main love interest at first, and Yota is kind of like the player. Like he gets all the girls, and he's only interested in relationships and stuff. And these three form like they have a strong bond. They are friends. Now, one day, Kose is actually he meets this girl. This girl is called Kaori, and she is really good at playing the violin, like crazy good, just like Kose is in playing the piano. Now, while Kose actually hates playing the piano, Kaori actually loves playing the violin. It's her passion, and she's really good at it. So basically, Kose looks up to her in a sense, but also in disbelief because he doesn't get why someone is able to enjoy being so good at something because he doesn't enjoy it. In fact, he hates it. He sees it as a curse, basically. Now, these two actually they get to meet more often because the girl that he meets, Kaori, actually kind of gets into a relationship with Ryota. Now, these are not major spoilers. This is like first 2 3 episodes. These are not major spoilers whatsoever. I don't consider them to be spoilers in the first place. And so they get into like sort of like a relationship. So these two characters, they like Kose and Kaori, they meet more often, right? Because their mutual friend, brings them together basically. And throughout the story, these two develop a relationship, not necessarily a romantic relationship. That's not what I'm saying. Like that's for you to see, and I'm not going to spoil anything. But these two definitely develop a very close bond with each other, and that is the main focus of this show. Kaori and Kose. However, besides that, way more happens. For example, Kaori actually has a very deep secret that she hasn't shared with anyone, and eventually, Kose finds out, and it's this secret will change the way that you view Your Lie in April forever. It's this secret is major, and that's also why I'm advising you. I'm truly advising you that if you are going to look at the comment section of this video, if you want to leave a comment, feel free. But I would not advise you to scroll through the comments because I have a feeling some people might actually spoil it for you. And that is not fun because this major spoiler, this major secret of hers, that is also what makes this show so good, basically. Now, besides this whole story, beside Kaori's secret, the characters they truly are really good. The main characters, that is. The other characters, they're okay, but the main characters are really good. Kosa also has a couple of rivals. For example, Takeshi, he's one of his rivals, and Emi is also one of his rivals. And they, they all play the piano. And there's also like a story arc regarding them. So that's also really cool. Then we also have his mother, which he of course has a really interesting and also quite horrible relationship with, because his mother always forced him to play. So that their relationship is also very weird. And all of this combined basically is what makes this show so good. Now I have only left out one thing that I still wanted to talk about, and that is the music of this anime, because this anime is focused on playing an instrument. So you would think that the music is also good, right? That there's a lot of music and it's incorporated into this anime, and that is definitely the case with this. The music of this anime is crazy good. There's 22 episodes of this anime, and every single episode has an amazing score, an amazing OST, and even some episodes, especially at the emotional parts, the music is so crazy good. And I remember watching this anime and actually looking up certain parts of certain songs that I just thought were so gorgeous. And I tend not to do that with anime because most of the times, yeah, sure, I like a song, but I'm not so invested into it that I want to listen to it again and again. But it's so good, truly, which is definitely really cool. Now, besides that, this anime is definitely a coming of age story, which is something that I personally really enjoy. But that's really cool. There's a love triangle, right, in this anime because, well, you know what? I won't spoil anything. So, love triangle. It's about school. There's actually the comedy is also quite funny sometimes in this anime. It's not a comedy anime, so it doesn't even have a comedy tag. But the comedy that is present is definitely funny. But yeah, it's mainly drama, romance, music, and slice of life. And if you are into slice of life and you haven't watched Your Lie in April yet, I highly advise you to, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're watching, to just pause it and go and watch Your Lie in April, especially if you like slice of life. If you're not necessarily into slice of life, but you do want to give the slice of life genre a try, this is the anime you should start with. 100%, there's not even a doubt in my mind. This is the anime you should start with for sure. And if you're not into slice of life and you're like, oh, I'm kind of doubting, I'm not sure if this is something that I will enjoy, watch the first 3 episodes. The first 3 episodes will give you a very good feeling of what this anime, like the vibe of this anime. In the first 3 episodes, you won't figure out the secret of Kaori, of course. So, yeah, it's hard for me to understand that people don't like this or that people can't sit through it or something. But yeah, in the first 3 episodes, you won't find out the secret. That's like way later. But yeah, I think the first 3 episodes will give you a good overview of what this anime will be about. So at least apply the 3 episode rule in this case, because this anime definitely deserves your time. I am very much convinced of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, have you watched Your Lie in April? If you have, what did you think about it? Please don't, no spoilers, by the way. If you want to comment in the comment section, feel free to do so, but no spoilers, please. And if you haven't watched it yet, did this video convince you to start watching it? Make sure to tell me in the comment section. I'm very curious to hear all of your and to read all of your comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I was Razovy. You were you, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.